Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and keeping out of mischief. Of course, this is the continuation of late night shenanigans. If you haven't joined the previous reading that we did today, this is a reading that one of three readings that I needed to release before I went to bed. So I'm only mentioning it just in case crazy shenanigans between a recording and releasing happen. Okay, so what else? There's so much I should say about this. The weird scenario is this, and this is going to be released out of sync, but I've been told to do this reading first before I do the general vibes reading for Village Elite members concerning Stuttering Starmer and Trumpy Trump concerning the whole Palestine thing behind his back while Trumpy Trump was flying back to America. I'm doing that after this one, but due to the unique way YouTube works, the Village Elites would have got that one before this one is released. I really wish YouTube would make things a little bit easier. Do you know what I mean? It would be nice. So, just to put it in context, I recorded this one first before that one, all right? And I've been told to do this one first before I do that one. Don't know why. I don't know why. I'm just telling you how it is. So I hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good day and all that shenanigans. But this reading feels prickly. And I'm going to be focusing upon what is the reasoning behind Stuttering Starmer doing the press conference stating that he, in September, along with Macron, close enough, and France doing it, that he is also at the UN, the UK is going to acknowledge Palestine, blah, blah, blah stuff. Like I said, the energy around this feels prickly. It's the best way to describe it. It just feels... It's like hugging a porcupine. It's just really kind of... I've never done that. I just... You can assume... So let's see how this goes and all that kind of stuff. And let's hope for the best. For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. What's going on with Starmer? What's going on behind the scenes concerning threatening Israel to acknowledge Palestine in September. Thank you. Always be appreciative. And it does seem very odd that it's almost as if the UK and France are off on their own kind of shenanigans. There seems so many people or countries, I should say, have pushed back on this. It's shocking. It's like, why would you? What is going on? But anyway, one more and then cut. Right. There we go. One more and cut. I can do that. I should work at some sort of casino. That was almost expertly done, I think you'll find. So here we go. Five of Swords. There's the discord, the upset, the annoyance, the absolute shenanigans about it. The tit for tat. To be honest, it feels like outrage. Absolute outrage. Eight of Pentacles, but they're trying to work on something. Hold on. King of Swords. This is off. Okay. Okay. Let me try. This is going to be a bit... Okay, technical term. Right. King of Swords is supposedly stuttering Starmer. That's the energy that I'm getting across there. For a second there, I thought it was Trumpy Trump, but no, it's stuttering Starmer. Walking people. There's something that he's hiding with the moon card. This may not be exactly right, but it's something to do with like what he allegedly is, human rights lawyer, kind of international lawyer, blah, 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 right? But he's hiding. He's saying one thing, but he knows it can't be done, or there are thresholds that Gaza / Palestine don't meet, or there's some. It's almost. It feels as if like there's certain hoops to jump through to become a recognized country. Okay. I don't know what they are. Let's be honest. But just as examples would be, I don't know, certain borders, I don't know, currency, a democracy, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Certain tick boxy things. He knows they don't meet them. There's like certain things they do not meet. But he's like walking people, like. It's just I'm just so confused by it. It's like a bizarre. He knows they don't meet it, whatever these thresholds are, and yet he's. I'm just dumbfounded. I don't understand. So he's causing all this strife and issue, and this is like the international community upset and annoyed, and like why I order towards the UK and Starmer. The Eight of Pentacles is it's almost like trying to put the work in to make it happen, but he knows it can't happen. It's like it just can't happen. So he can flap his face as much as he wants, but he Right, let's continue. Ace of Swords. Truth, knowledge, wisdom, clarity, information, data. Okay? Coming in. This feels like this. Sorry, the pause that I'm so sorry. The pause is that I'm trying to disconnect from the information and the energy I'm getting from that card. I'm trying to connect to this card. The problem was it's exactly the same, and I'm like, so they're even going to. It's like you can't do this because of the thresholds, whatever they are. But he knows it. But determination to move forward. The Chariot card, 5 of Pentacles. Being called out. Now what is he going to do? Some form of... This is weird. It's like he was hoping, expecting in some way, shape or form that everyone would kind of like international leaders would kind of play along as a bargaining chip kind of scenario. But he's lost it because everyone's calling him out on it. It's like, what are you talking about, you absolute prawn? It's like, this is Knight of Pentacles. This is the continuation down here. This feels as if I don't want to say it's a compromise because it has nothing to do with what Starmer and Starmer has said whatsoever. This is like the adults in the room, I want to say, from like Trumpy Trump, other people calling him out. Let's try this way instead, because this is just absolute kind of, it's just embarrassing. Emperor. The Emperor feels like an alphabet spaghetti organization. Could be the UN, because that's where he said it was him and his bestest pal, Macaroon, were going to both, France and the UK, going to do it in the general meeting, blah, 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 UN. But whatever this alternative, shall we say, approach is going to be presented at the UN. And I don't want to take sides, I don't know enough, but this, whatever this is going to win. Mainly for the fact that this is just not credible. He knows it's not credible. He's losing his ground. He's losing his bargaining chip. He's whatever tosh that he thought he was going to do. Six of Cups. Six of Cups feels a little... it feels a little bit too optimistic. It's like, let's just go back. Like, how do we resort it back to where it was in a sense of stability, to then have a breathing space to be able to then work out what we're going to do with Hamas and all that stuff, right? Bit optimistic. But this is actionable. The Knight of Pentacles, there's value to it compared to whatever Tosh is talking about. Overarching energy, Two of Pentacles, balancing act now. Underlying energy, Death card. This feels as if hold on, this is weird. This feels as if, because normally it's rebirth, reborn, renewal, or death card, quite literal, full stop, end of a sentence, no new beginning, kind of, that's it. Yeah. But it's like I'm getting the energy of like a wounded warrior, Nine of Wands kind of energy, kind of like quite literal limping on kind of thing. Kind of dragging it out. Because this is dead in the water, whatever this is, and he should know better. What the energy I'm getting is he does know better, and he thought he'd try and get away with it, sort of thing, kind of energy. But this is limping along. Almost like you see in films where they're kind of dragging themselves on the almost like kind of like Terminator 2, kind of dragging himself along um the wounded robot kind of, which is perfect for him actually. But it's like in that is it smelting warehouse place at the end? Yeah, spoiler alert. But it's that kind of down but trying not to be out energy, which is very weird for Death Card. Very weird. Okay. So for the new boys and girls, this is a foundation, a snapshot right now of this scenario. We're going to get some gossip, information, a bit more data now, and then the outcome at the end, as always. Okay. So where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Prediction deck. No. I've just been told no. Wisdom of Oracle, really? Wisdom of Oracle, okay. Don't normally get these out for this sort of reading, but okay. So, what messages for this spread, please? What messages for this spread? And while I'm shuffle, as always, there's a little bit of waffling malarkey while I'm, padding out, kind of getting the cards ready for you. Please subscribe, ding-a-ling that bell. Come and join the Greatest Good Village, because it takes a village to support everybody. That is what we do. And if you enjoy these videos, please thummy like. It genuinely helps out the channel. It gets us in the algorithm. And thank you to the hundreds of people that do it every single video that we do. Thank you so much. It's such a blessing. These are the right cards, but okay, let's try that again. What messages for this reading, please? What messages for this reading, please? And if you would like to suggest a future reading, please put that in the comments down below. And you can thummy upvote for the ones, other people's suggestions that you see and like, and you want to have encouragement to have them on the channel. That's the way to do it. Just so I know what's available, what people want to see. So we've got Imagine on the wonk. These are all on the wonk. So there's no clear way forward. Clean it up. Oh, no. So we've got TikTok. Deep knowing. I told you so. I hate to say I told you so. I won't do it. Deep knowing. Everyone knows that it's not. It's just like, it's not feasible. It's just. Legally, it's just not a goer. So why would an alleged lawyer do anything or in the remotely kind of in this sort of vein? We've got blessed and we've got flexible as well. I feel like it's more like that, where the blessing comes from people tidying up this mess. Because they have no, like, Starmer and to an extent, because, his lover boy from afar, allegedly macaroon, because the way he was hugging and practically snogging on the Downing Street steps when they met, that was a little bit, get a room, lads, honestly. I know it's a modern world, who cares? But just get a room. It's just a time and a place, my dears. So, TikTok, fair enough. It's like, come on, sort it out. Deep knowing this, whatever this is, you can't get yourself out of this now. It's stupidity. Blessed and flexible feels very strongly like others are going to take charge. Trump is just going to come in, as an example. Other people are going to come in, as an example, to actually fix it. I feel like this is, on the international stage, this is his retirement plan over and done with. This is complete kind of career suicide type energy that I'm getting here. It's just such a pillock for even saying such a thing that is done and dusted. But it does trigger this blessing. It does trigger this flexibility, seeing things from a different point of view, seeing an approach, a different approach and stuff, because through his stupidity, it spurs people to, like, who are disagreeing with him, to actually club together. So ironically, his incompetence brings people together. But unfortunately leaves the United Kingdom out the room kind of energy I'm getting as well. So let me just get rid of that box. Just gonna cleaning up his mess. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a microphone right there. Why did I do that? I'm so sorry. I was just reaching for this. It's late night. I just couldn't see it in the darkness. Just the microphone, dark with the dark. It's just not good. Very, very well camouflaged. So let's get the prediction deck for this reading. 2 more. Okay. 1. I can count. Welcome to, Sesame Street Tarot all of the time. It's 2. Okay. Let's see where this is going. Control, manipulate. This is manipulating the situation over here. Yeah? Saying stuff that aren't true. Trying to, I don't know, I still can't work out why you would do it, Planned outcome. This is down here. Similar kind of dress, actually. But this is the planned outcome down here. This is the offer, the Knight of Pentacles that we were talking about just here. Innocent, truthful, beautiful. Yeah, this is lovely. That really did change the energy of this reading. All the way through, just for people who have been reading along, all the way through this reading, I've been getting that kind of face slap that you get from, what's it called? The Network back in the day, like from the 70s film. That slap of the head, slap, 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 repeated over and over and over again. It's just that constant slapping on the head. And then all of a sudden, from this innocence, truthfulness, this honesty, this yumminess, the Knight of Pentacles kind of offer, it's just suddenly kind of like the clouds part in the sunbeams, that kind of energy. It's just, I will never do that again. That wasn't even in key, but it was, it's enough. Enough of that. Ooh, replacement. Oh, that's wishful thinking. That is really wishful thinking. Disappointing outcome. This is him outside the room. I was hopeful. I was like, for a second there, I was like, oh, please, is that properly replacement? But the disappointment here is the UK is now cannot be trusted. It's just like, nah, that's it. You're gone. Burnt bridges. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Overarching energy. Health matter. Yeah. The standing of the UK has been diminished. Uprooted, taken out. Well, actually. Oh, it's come out twice. It's come out twice. It's wishful thinking. It is wishful thinking. But the energy I'm getting is that it's the United Kingdom as a whole being set aside to then, and France, but the French, what do you expect? But I mean, it's like they're going to manage it themselves, other people. This is I just can't believe we're in this sort of state of situation, to be honest with you. Feels like we don't need the Kipper. No, we don't need the Kipper deck. Do we need that deck? No, straight to the outcome. Oh, cool. This will almost be a quick one, this one. That's what she said. So, outcome to the reading. Let's have a look at this. Because this is a situation. Hold on. Oh no. Let me before we go anywhere. Has this got anything to do with politically trying to do Corbyn over or his new party? Dinky deck very quickly because it hasn't been brought up here, but it's something that is he trying to out Corbyn? Oh, okay. Is he trying to out Corbyn? Is he taking a leap of faith? Right? Is he trying to out Corbyn? Because this is what I want to know. Temperance, balancing it out again. Right, overarching energy. Trying to make a decision, but stuck in this. Doomed if you do, doomed if you don't, is what I'm getting from that one. Hangman and High Priestess in reverse. Yes. The High Priestess in reverse is not listening to anyone or anything or downloads or nudges or stuff. Yeah. Just not even. It just feels like a real kind of knee-jerk reaction. It feels like wildfires in multiple different directions trying to put out all the fires. Reform one side, Corbyn the other side, blah, blah, blah. Hangman feels like it's stuck. Normally that's in reverse, but that feels like he's stuck in in quicksand kind of thing, desperately trying to move. Trying to take a leap of faith, but not following his intuition. Stuck. Yeah. So basically, yes, it is pretty much to try and get to the happy home. 11-11, trying to make a wish, trying to have a celebration, trying to win the next elections. Ain't gonna happen. It's backfired. It's like, why would you do that? You know? Okay, outcome. Defending his ground, exactly. Oh dear, can you imagine how? And I have said this before, and I'll say it again for this reading because I feel it's relevant in some way, shape, or form. It's like, if he's this incompetent doing this, and everything else he's done in the last year, for goodness sake, the prawn can't even go on holiday correctly. Just go away. Leave us alone. We're better without you. But how bad is the CPS? Or was the CPS under his leadership? You know what I mean? Yeah. Defending his ground in every direction. New cycle. 3 of Pentacles. Quick communications. We've had it 3 times now, the new cycle, the new beginning, the health issues, the exchange, the uprooting and stuff like that. This is now getting to a point where it's like everyone wants him gone. And it's from an arrogant point of view. 3 of Pentacles, new foundations. Manifesting. I think this could be the last straw. This could be the Hermit card. See, this is what I don't get. about Labour, right? The Hermit is like a committee about possibly manifesting and ousting Starmer. It's like that kind of. If you're, I love Red Dwarf, right? I'm surprised that I don't use Red Dwarf more often in my readings as metaphors and things. Um, there's the polymorph episode, the original one, season 3, the good season where it got good, proper good. Polymorph takes emotions, yeah. So Rimmer suddenly kind of turns into like the proper Corbyn style glasses pipe, wants a vote on things, wants a committee, wants to get a what's it called? What's it called? A petition against the monster that's attacking them and all that kind of thing, right? Very kind of Corbynistic, kind of he's there with a goatee and all that kind of stuff. It's that kind of energy that I'm getting here, where it's like having a committee meeting about possibly manifesting the change of leadership kind of thing. It's that kind of waste of time. If you haven't seen it, I believe it's on BBC iPlayer if you're in the UK. All Red Dwarf episodes, all of them, even the new stuff. Go and watch it. So good. So good. Classic. Oh, hello. Thieves in the Night energy. 7 of Swords. Sneaky buggers. So we've got one side that's like a petition about a committee meeting about a possible kind of shenanigans and movement thingy bob over here. This feels like a militant part of Labour where they're just like, screw him. Almost actively going against him now. It's got that energy of it's like sabotage from the inside. Hmm. 2 of Cups making a partnership decision there. Fool card taking a leap of faith again. Moving on from Karma Shores. Yeah. Judgment. The trumpet of truth. The trumpet of truth. So not only is he called out on the international stage, it's almost like an embarrassment coming on the UN front. In September, there's militant kind of inside sabotage going on. Everyone's like, this feels as if like they're openly slapping him now. This side is like, oh, should we, shan't we, kind of thing. They'll make a decision of partnering up. The Fool card here, I think that's the replacement there. Moving on, calling him out. King of Swords. I think this is the advisor that told him to do it. The real authority of Labour, as an, whoever that may be. Because I hate him. It feels as if they're gone, Starmer's gone, a huge shake-up. Clean up on aisle 4 kind of energy. As a footnote for the ones who've been with us for a long time, that Victorian workhouse has been bugging me since the reading that we did it. And I did tweet out an image. It's like, this is what it kind of looks like in my mind. Yeah, roughly. So go and see that if you haven't already. Go and follow over there. That'd be lovely. But it's. I'm just going to quickly, because that gets involved somehow as well. It's bugging me now to the point where it's almost becoming a little bit of a hobby on the sideline. Where like there's and I hope people are okay and all that kind of stuff. The family is affected and things down in Cornwall, I believe, where police down there were looking for a missing person. They were expecting to find one body in the woods, and then all of a sudden they found several bodies in the woods, but then they haven't said anything since. And that was like at the end of last week, Friday, I think it was. And so I was like, okay, what does that building of that police kind of headquarters look like down there? And it's got the red brick and it's got the right sort of windows, but it's not old enough to be the Victorian workhouse. I'm stuck on this Victorian workhouse. Any news story, it's like, okay, what does that building look like? How does this connect with the Victorian workhouse reading? How does this connect with the? Because it is bugging me. It's like images that I get in readings and stuff like that don't normally kind of, I don't want to say haunt me, but they don't follow me around, right? That often. So when they do follow me around, that's why when I pay attention, kind of thing. So there's some sort of alliance, some sort of plan, something organized, committed to it. It was a good idea at the time. I just got that. It was a good idea at the time. This hasn't. Okay, so what I've established here is it was a good idea at the time. They didn't. This building. It's the alliance, the trust is what I'm getting from that, and that feels as if it was to protect the organization. It was to protect the management of whatever this building is. It doesn't feel like it's connected to this necessarily, but there was a clear connection with the red building and Stutter and Starmer and stuff like that. And now they're stuck to it. Yeah, they're bound to it. To look after themselves. But the damage is done. And people are going to protest when they find out. Bugger. I was hoping it was going to be somehow. Is this what? Because whatever this 8 of Wands. Sorry, this is why I'm being distracted. Is the 8 of Wands, and I was like, okay, is this kind of the revelation of that kind of thing? It doesn't. It's not directly. It's more about we need to get him out, and how do we sabotage to get rid of him? Kind of energy. But the energy I'm getting is very much like protect the brand, protect the logo, protect the trust, protect the organization, protect the, no matter what. And that's his comeuppance. Whatever it is, that's the ultimate comeuppance. But it's not connected to this, which is because the best analogy to finish off this reading, because I was hoping this was going to go even further into other, shenanigans, but for that bit, it's what I've been reminded of and being told of is it's like Blair, but the difference is Starmer will actually get his comeuppance because he's burning every bridge. No one wants to protect him. The difference is Blair, rightly or wrongly, is kind of Labour royalty. Yeah, he's got the right, he's buttered the right crumpets, he's made the right friends and all that kind of stuff, nationally, internationally, etc. This is going to, the only connection I've got is that this cuts all ties of any sort of support, the right people in the right places for Starmer, and instead he's now on his own. And when this comes out, he's bound to it, and he ain't got any friends to call and help him out. So, take that as you will. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here because I was hoping it was going to get a bit deeper and stuff like that, but it just seems like they're going to bypass him and it's just like a complete different thing going on. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.